Welcome back. The San Diego Rescue Mission has continued to expand and serve the community for 70 years. And here to tell us about their many efforts is CEO President Donnie D. and Porsche Copeland, Donor Engagement Officer. Welcome back to Spectrum. We're so glad to have you here. You're making so many amazing changes in our community and helping so many men, women, and children who are really vulnerable right now. So tell us more about the San Diego Mission and how you've been helping the community for 70 years.
Yeah, 2025 is actually our 70th year in existence. This is our 70-year anniversary, as a matter of fact, and we plan to do some type of event towards the end of the year where we can celebrate that. But we do have a rich history, and I've been here about 7 years. Portia's been here a little under a year, and we just are so grateful for the rich history that we have. Our founder had a vision to try to help people experiencing homelessness. We started as a soup kitchen, and over the years we sort of evolved into a rehabilitation program. We are convinced that homelessness is a heart issue, H-E-A-R-T. The government would tell you that it's a housing issue, and most San Diegans would tell you that it's a drug and alcohol issue. And I think both of those are issues. We would agree with that. But until you address the issues of the heart, you really can't help somebody walk out of homelessness. And so we're super proud of our programs, of our staff that work really, really hard to try to meet people where they're at and to get them out of their darkness of homelessness.
It definitely takes a lot of heart to do what you do and to work in this community. And so tell me about the North County Lighthouse, which was honored. Share with us about that.
Yeah, in 2024, we were recognized as the nonprofit of the year. The Lighthouse is not too far from here. It's just right down the street here in Oceanside, and it is Oceanside's only overnight shelter. And we entered into an agreement with the city of Oceanside. It's a public-private partnership. They own the building. We pay to operate. It's a 100-bed facility. We're keeping it at about 50 or 60 right now until we can build the rhythm and hire the staff and make sure that we have all the systems and processes in place. But it is a lighthouse. It's a 30-day emergency shelter, essentially. And it's a place for people to come and to get off the streets immediately and to address their issues of homelessness through case management. While they're in our 30-day shelter, we help them figure out where they go next. Some go to detox. Some go to a longer-term program. Some get reconnected with family. We feel like it's one of the missing pieces in our approach to homelessness is that we got to better and more specifically address your issues and not one size fits all. And we're not going to give you homework while you're sleeping on the streets. We're actually going to get you inside. Let's eliminate your current crisis of housing, showering, eating, and safety. And let's get you into a place where we can actually help you. The principle is this: when people start feeling like people again, they start acting like people again. And that lighthouse here in Oceanside is allowing us to help people feel like people again.
And that takes a lot of moving parts. It takes a lot of people to make that happen. So I can see how you have to build up to meet those goals. So how can our community, speaking of a lot of people, how can the North County community or people across San Diego County, how can we help support the San Diego Mission?
Yeah, I'm going to let Porsche answer that question. We have a luncheon that people come to, and there's lots of volunteer opportunities. But maybe you can tell them a little bit about what to expect in those areas.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your question. And I know that people in the community are aware of what's going on, and so they're eager and ready to help. And so ways that people can get involved is through volunteering. We have meal services, 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. So there's opportunities to come in and serve a hot meal to our guests, as well as come and provide an activity. You know, we have small children and families that are there, and so a way for them to feel part of their community. We can have people come in and volunteer, whether it be coloring or any type of activity. And then last but not least, if you go on our website, there's a way to financially support us. We are a shelter that is here in the community, and so any way that you can give, we are open to that opportunity.
So speaking of your website, we want to get those volunteers to come to you and help because we have a community that has a lot of heart as well. So where is your website? How do they sign up? And where do we find you?
Absolutely. So that's going to be sdrescue.org.
Great. Yeah, so everything, they can sign up, find out all the volunteer opportunities as well as how to donate to your organization, which is fabulous. The North County Lighthouse was recently honored. Tell us more about what the North County Lighthouse is.
Yeah, it's a 30-day emergency shelter. We call it a lighthouse because we feel like that gives more dignity and it's more enticing for the people who are sleeping on the streets. We don't want them to feel like it's just another shelter. And I think when they get there and they walk in, they know this is something different. It's first class. The city spent a lot of money renovating that. the county, the federal, the state, the different districts all put money in to try to make this shelter first class, and we have the great privilege of operating that on behalf of the city. And it's just a place for somebody to come and us address their issues immediately to try to figure out where you go next. Not everybody sleeping on the street has the same story or the same issue. And when we can get them inside, we can actually help them and actually work with them to get them out of their darkness of homelessness.
Thank you so much for joining us again here. We are definitely so excited for all the things you're helping people with, especially in the winter time and during the season. So thank you so much.